Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'.
Welcome, welcome.
Let's see if it takes about 30 seconds to get it to go live before.
We're on.
Okay.
Let's start sharing.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Laura Land's on. Hello, Laura.
Hi, Laura.
Madison, hello. Tater.
Oh, Tater. Okay, and now I'm starting to see Joy's on. Hi, Joy.
Hi, Joy.
Madison, Laura, Jean, Tater. Oh, there's a few people, isn't there?
Up to about 7 or 8.
There we go. How's everyone doing tonight? Thank you, Tater, for sharing my video. I appreciate that very much. So, you put doing well.
You asked. I'm doing well.
You could say that right here. All right. Let's see if a few more people come on.
You're up to 8.
All right. Can you see who all?
Alice.
Oh, Aunt Barb came on. Hi, Barb.
Hi, Barb.
Hi, Kathy. Hi, Sandra. Reconnect. Are we getting bad signal? Can you guys see me? Sandra says hi, Pam and Bill. Okay. Well, let's get moving on. So for those...
Hey, look at that new color in there. Show us the new color.
What are you talking about?
Nails.
Oh, my fingernails?
What
Yeah.
color does that remind everybody of, huh? Stamping Up color, huh?
We talk only in Stamping Up colors here. What's everyone think?
Well, nothing
Pretty
right
close
now.
to Bermuda Bay, huh?
Pretty close.
I think. This is called Metallic Emerald. I don't know how they get emerald out of it, because I always think of like our shaded spruce or something as more of an emerald color. But anyway, okay, thanks for pointing that out, Bill.
Well, why not? Something fun.
So I hope everyone's having good weather. We've had some rain. We're about to build an ark in the backyard. On a brighter note, our cucumbers and our tomatoes are doing good, right?
Yeah, we got actually some little tomatoes on one plant.
Point your voice this way.
Yeah, little tomatoes on one plant.
Yeah, so that's kind of good. I hope everybody, I know we got Tater on here, so I hope all the dads have some fun Father's Day plans this weekend. We are sharing the love, right?
We're sharing the love, spreading the word.
Spreading the word, that's right. So I do have a couple of announcements. I just shot a Quickadilly today on Simple Stamping. That'll be coming out on Friday. So look forward for that. I'm going to start doing some card kits to go. And these are kits, I'll get more details for you, but these are kits where I'll have card recipes for you, and then you can choose to either purchase the card recipes or the recipes plus the pre-cut card stock. We cannot stamp for anyone. That's a Stampin' Up policy. Or you can buy the whole bundle and do the recipes, the card stock, and buy the stamp set. So there'll be more information coming out on that. Do we know, is Franklin on here?
I don't know.
If he is, I want to say hi to Franklin. I want to say hi to Colton, if Colton's on here. I don't know if they had ball tonight or not.
It might have. It's not raining.
So, and I can't see, this computer is not giving me, do we know if Angie got on here or not?
I haven't seen her.
There's Kristen Wenzel, I see her. So, and then if Monica's daughter Emma is around, I want to say hi to Emma too. So I've got some kiddos that watch me and like to watch, and so I want to say special thanks to them. All right, let's get going. Let's start with some announcements. We've got the new paper pumpkin coming out, and what's really cool about this is July's kit coordinates with 3 of the new product suites. So, oh great, and I don't remember the name of the product suites. I know. So that's not good. The one thing that's good is that I have the book right here, and in this really handy dandy bundle section, I can probably look it up pretty quick. So there is the, I think it's Come Sail Away bundle. Let's just find that, if that's it. Sailing Home bundle. It'll coordinate with that. It's going to coordinate with the woven linen, I think, or see, it's such a new book. I'm still trying to learn.
Was that the new catalog you're trying to read?
Yeah, well, this new, woven threads. It looks like there's some of that in there. And then this one is, oh shoot. Where's Joy? Joy's on here. She knows all the names of these things just like that. She can tell us. And of course, I can't find it. Well, it's not a bundle though, but it's a stamp set. I'll have to look it up later. I feel bad. Joy, what is that? Hi, France. Hi, Janet. Awesome. Thanks everybody for joining in. Stopped and had to refresh. The weather, she says.
Yeah, some people were spinning.
So. Okay. Oh, I wondered why we're I usually have a few more people than that. So you have until the 10th of July to get involved with this. It goes from June 11th to July 10th. And so it's kind of neat that they've coordinated a paper pumpkin set with stamp sets that are in the catalog that you may already have purchased. What's for those who've never heard of paper pumpkin, it is a monthly subscription that gets mailed right out to your house, and it has everything to make whatever the project is. It looks like this one's is going to be cards. And it gives you the stamp sets and the ink that you'll need and the ribbons and all the embellishments that you'll need, including the envelopes. The only thing that you'll need really is a pair of paper snips and some sort of adhesive. They usually put glue dots and dimensionals in. So, okay. Then we have the new 3D embossing folder plate. So Stampin' Up! Has changed their style of embossing folders. If you have the big shots like I do, they'll still work in the big shot, but they're just a little bit thinner. And at first I didn't know how I was going to feel about that, but actually I've used it and I actually like it better, to be quite honest. So I don't know, it's just like a few millimeters, like 21 millimeters or something. I can't remember what it was. I'd have to read it. But they do have a new plate that will go with this for when you're using the 3D embossing folders. So I just wanted to let you know that that's something new that will be coming out. That part number is 149658 for the 3D folder embossing plate. What else do we got? Stampin' Storage, that should be in stock again. In the week of July 1, they said, so that's pretty awesome. I know I love mine. And then Piccadilly Perks, which is my loyalty program. So how that works is it's a rewards program where you can earn free product of your choice out of our current catalog, just for being a loyal customer to Piccadilly Stampin'. So for every $35 purchase that you make, you'll earn a letter to form the word Piccadilly. And once you have all the letters collected, there's 10 letters in Piccadilly, then I'm basically going to give you a free shopping spree. So you can have $25 of free product, but I'm also going to pay for that. I'm going to pay for the shipping and the tax on that and ship it to you directly from the company. So that's pretty awesome, I think. Now, this is a trial thing that I have started. It's going along pretty good. I've got one gal who's about ready to get her free shopping spree on me. You can do this as many times as you want. I'm doing it as a trial just to see how it goes. So right now, till January 31st, 2020, which gives people time to, acquire points, earn points for it, earn the letters. And if it goes well, I'll probably keep it going. So, all right, that's the announcements. I do want to go back to this beautiful new catalog. If you don't have a catalog and you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator and I would love to send you a catalog. All you need to do is send me a message and I would be more than happy to send you out a catalog. I want to point out one thing on the new catalog. So this section that I have titled Bundles. This is our, right at the front. I love this. This is new. They've never had this before, since I've been a demonstrator anyway. And so you get the stamp set and then the dies that coordinate, or the punch that coordinates, and they've put them into a bundle. And I think that's really good because you get 10% off of the bundle packages. So there may be stamp sets and then dies in here that you can purchase that don't come in a bundle, but for this bundle set, pretty much everything on these, I think they're 5 or 6 pages, is going to be 10% off on your purchase. So I wanted to let you know that. Now tonight we're going to be using the Daisy Lane bundle, which is the Daisy stamp set, the Daisy Lane stamp set, and then the new medium size Daisy Punch. Last year we had a bundle and it had the large Daisy Punch, and I love this. I've used it so much, and they still have that stamp set. But what's really cool about this year's bundle is that they have the small, medium size daisy and the large daisy in this. So even if you buy this bundle, you can additionally buy the large daisy punch and still make use of it. And this is what we're going to use tonight. There's so many awesome things that I've done, so I'm only going to have time to show you a couple today. We'll do some more later, but I have to say this is probably one of my favorite bundles.
Everybody's saying they need the new punch.
Yes, it is. It is so awesome. What I like about it is that it coordinates with that old punch, so I'm going to be doing something with both. But also, I mean, who doesn't like daisies? These things are just happy flowers, and if you've seen them now, they have, I don't know if they're called Gerber daisies or what they're called, but they're in all the bright colors. I love that. So that's what I wanted to do, was focus on this set tonight. The other thing I like about this set is it's pretty, for this set, it's $35 purchased together, but then you get 10% off of the $35. So that's pretty awesome little savings there. I mean, who doesn't like a little savings, right? So tonight I'm going to start, and I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm going to use gray granite, and I have it cut, instead of my normal way, I've cut it the long way so that it is 11 by 4 1/4, and I'm just going to fold that in half. I'll just burnish that down so I have a nice crisp. This is gray granite, and this is one of my new favorite. I'm going to just show you. Yeah, so here is our smoky slate, and here is our crumb cake. And this is kind of like in between the two. It's gray and it's brown at the same time. So I really like how neutral it is and how it goes with quite a bit of different combinations. And I'm also going to use on this one our new birch background stamp. Isn't this neat? I'm going to use the gray granite on that. So I'm going to take that out and lay that down. And make sure I got some scrap. I have a piece of 3 3/4 by 5 1/8 piece of Whisper White for this. And I'm just going to ink this up, and we're going to make this background to start off. Everybody does this a little bit different. There is a great big block you can get if you feel more comfortable doing it the other way. I actually feel more comfortable inking it up, taking on the bigger stamps, taking the ink pad to the stamp and inking it up really well. and then taking my paper and placing it on top. So try to lay it as even as you can. And then I take a piece of, everybody has some scrap paper, and put that down, and then I just rub it. I like to get a block, really, just to kind of rub it on. And the reason why I use the scrap paper is, as you see, this paper wasn't as big, and I don't want that on my hands. So do that, and then flip it off. Doesn't that look like birch? I think that's really, really awesome cool. Let me wipe this down really quick and clean it off. So I'm just using my stamp chamois. Oh, this is where the stamp chamois goes. This is where the birch. Yeah, it goes. This is, I have a thing for background stamps, and in fact, I have a very large collection, and I never get rid of them because I love them so much. I don't know what my thing is. I love background stamping. Well, when this came out, I knew this was going to be one of my very first things. Now, look at this. Doesn't it just like birchwood?
Yeah.
It's just so
awesome.
It is. It's like beautiful. I love it. Okay. So that was the birch background stamp. Now I have a piece of Coastal Cabana. This is cut at 3 5/8 by 5 1/4. And actually, that's going to be like my layering on here. I think I can do this even though I don't have my stamping done. I think I'll be just fine. I have more stamping to do on this birch, but I think I've stamped a couple times. I might be able to do it okay. So I'm just going to glue this down as just a... I love bright colors, and I think that this adds just a pop behind that. So we'll come back to that. Now let's go to a little bit of stamping. I've already got the daisy stamped out, and I want to do, let's do the Coastal Cabana since we've got the other colors. I went ahead and pre-stamped just to keep it moving along because I've got a couple of kind of time-consuming projects. So we're going to stamp that down, and this is the Coastal Cabana. The other colors that I stamped, I'll just show you, is this Bright Mango Melody, and then I use Flirty Flamingo. Like I said, I like the bright colors. Here's the best part. Look at the stamp, or the punch. So stick it in. I'm going to let that dry just a little bit more, and you just kind of look to see that you got it lined up. Oh, it's harder to do than I thought with the camera right here in my snout. If I screw them up, it's Joy's fault.
Joy's?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poor Joy.
Okay, so no time at all to just really kind of line these up. And I'm having to do this a mile away from my face and through a camera, so not bad. Okay. I don't know why I put that away because I'm going to be using it again. So now everybody has their own methods on what kind of glue. Use any glue you want to put them together. I like this green glue, and I like it just because it's economical, I'll be honest. I mean, you can do a glue dot if you want, but this is really super economical, and it holds very well, and it dries fairly quickly. It gives you a little wiggle room. So I'm going to just glue these together. Is there any questions or comments, or did Joy have anything?
Joy said that I sounded sincere in her behalf.
You sounded sincere. Joy, don't be sucking up. So because everything in nature, flowers are kind of got some movement to them, I just kind of take the bone folder and I just kind of lightly, and if you don't have a bone folder, which I highly suggest you get one. I mean, you can do your fingers even. Just, kind of give a little texture there. Okay, so let's bring our card back and let's go ahead and glue our birch right down in the mat, right down to the base. Okay. Perfect. Now I want to look at the placement of where I want these. Can you guys see how I'm building this up? By any chance did Karen Jones make it on? Did you see her?
I haven't seen her yet.
Okay. Okay, so I'm building that up. Let me grab that stamp set again because they have this beautiful greenery and I can't miss an opportunity for some greenery. So we're going to get a block and I'm going to stick that on. And I'm going to go ahead with the Granny Apple Green because it's just beautiful and it's in the brights category. And I want to kind of look at how I want to put this because most of this is going to be covered up. There we go. But where do I think I want? And I think I want right there. Okay, and then do I want more or not? Maybe I don't. Maybe I like that. If the sign covers up, the sign covers it up. So we're going to do more. Okay, so I kind of have that overlapping, but I'm going to have the, I was going to say berries. What was I thinking? The daisies. Okay. So, like I said, you can use glue dots. I'm going to use glue dots this time since I used the liquid glue last time. And I'm going to position these on here. So, we'll stick one down there. One down there. What's that, hun?
Oh, I'm just saying, it's kind of cool.
Oh, thank you. Your approval is most necessary. So let's see. Where do I want these? Oh, my sign is going to cover that up, but oh well. So we're going to put those down like so. And then let's see. We have this Bermuda Bay mini striped ribbon. I love this stuff and I have a piece kind of left over from another project, so I'll just use this up first. Let's put this down here, and because once you get it all stamped and glued, then it's just time to like play, right? Embellish up. You know who's not here that I missed you saying?
Oh, yeah. Beth Ann.
Beth Ann, you haven't said your Beth Ann. Hi from Philly. We miss you, Beth Ann, if you watch the replay. You just want to see if she can get you tickets or something, don't you?
No.
Okay. I think, where did she say she was going?
Celebrating her birthday.
Oh, well, good for her. Maybe she's taking a cruise or something. Okay, so I'm not happy with that bow again. I guess I could faux bow this. We'll try one more time. It's harder than it looks to do this, you guys, when it's on not television, live. Okay, seriously. Take a deep breath. Are they laughing at me?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Way to give me a vote of confidence there.
You asked.
I know. I don't know what is going on that I'm...
You mean that big finger in there?
I'm normally not quite... That's not as bad. It's not what I want yet, though. Please tell me one of you... Oh, there we go. One of you girls struggle with getting it just the way you want it. So, there we go. That's much better. Okay, so that was the mini striped ribbon Bermuda Bay. And then let's take this and let's do the smile. Let's take the Memento Black, and I'm going to do a piece of scrap paper to make sure I'm going to take the smile out of here. This stamp, because daisies make you want to smile, right? Do they make you want to smile, Bill?
Yes.
It's a good man. You know how to answer. So let's stamp that down. I can flag it, but I think today I'm just gonna cut it straight off. A little more on this side. And I'm gonna do, I think I'll do a glue dot. On here. And I think, yeah, it's gonna cover that up, but that's okay. That's okay. It still looks really pretty. Do I want that at an angle? I think I'm going to do that like that. Okay. Now, let's pull out some embellishments here. Well, I got a lot. Let's use, these are the clear faceted gems. Let's put these in the center. Okay. Well, let's take a look at that. What do we think? Sit up here. Can you guys see it? You tell me when we've caught up.
Yeah, you're just searching for your stuff right now. So.
Oh, must be a little behind, huh?
A little.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope you guys like it. I think it's really pretty, and it is really fairly easy. It probably looks like there's a lot more work put into it than what there was, other than that bow. Okay, so speaking of ribbon, I do want to show you. I got this beautiful ribbon in. It's purple tricolored ribbon. Isn't this gorgeous? I cannot wait to use this. So, okay, let's go on to our next project. Now this one has a few more steps in it. Let me get this cleaned off. Do you guys like note cards? Just to have a note card that doesn't say anything in specific on it. I sometimes like to have note cards, and sometimes I like to have cards where I can add something to it later on too. So this one is one of those that you can either add something to it later on and just have some cards made up, or you can use it as a note card. So we're going to be using this Daisy Lane set again, and we're going to be using both punches this time. Okay. This time this one's very bright too. I like bright, happy. I'm also going to be using the Tasteful Textures bundle. And I say bundle because it has it has a set of matching dies to go with it. And we're going to be using this one tonight. The minute I saw this, I knew I had to have this set too. Because look at that. Isn't that cool? Here, let me show you on a piece of bright paper underneath of it. Look at that. Isn't that neat? So pretty. So I started off with just a Whisper White cardstock, and it's just cut at the 5.5 by scored at 4 1/4. And I'm using, this is Tasteful Textures. So I did a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of, maybe this would show up better if I didn't have that underneath, of Whisper White that I went ahead and I, just for time's sake, I went ahead and pre-die cut that. Okay, so that's going to sit on here like that, but let's have some fun with it while we're at that. So the first thing I saw in here was this little texture, and I thought, I'm going to be using that. So let me stick this on a block. Now I am going to bring out my scrap paper, and I just want to use, this is Melon Mambo. I'm gonna full strength. I just want to see what it looks like. So it's just like a little bit of texture. I hope that shows up on camera. Before I go any farther, has there been any questions or anything?
Well, no.
Comments?
People are just saying, daggone it, Pammy, quit showing me cute sets I didn't buy.
Who was that?
Joy.
Oh, Joy. Sorry, Joy. But you need it. That's a joke, because she always says, who really needs this stuff? You do. It brings you happiness. So I'm going to put this about where I'm going to have this placed. And I guess it doesn't matter too much as long as I don't go this little like 1/8 border that I have here. And I just want to stamp.
Looks like a thumbprint.
A thumbprint?
You know, you take your thumb and...
That's probably what you did to your mother. Right in her cake, right in her frosting.
Nah, it was big.
Okay, so I'm making like a texture in the background with this. And I might as well just leave it out. I'm going to use this again. So, and then I'm going to bring in some Melon Mambo paper. And I want to, I already pre-stamped for the large daisy. So I'm going to go ahead and cut those out. And then I'm going to stamp, I cut 2 of them out, and then I'm going to stamp a couple of daisies in the medium and punch those out. All in the Melon Mambo. Kristen Tatum, if you are still on here, remind me to check your order so I can tell you when it's supposed to ship to you. I just put my finger right in there. Yuck. Okay, I'll clean that off. I'm going to do the same thing I did with the little ones. With the big. I always look at them because if I punch out one better than the other, I always put that one on top. I don't know if anyone ever can really tell, but it makes me feel better.
They all look the same to me.
Did you just start to come from down south there?
I did.
You getting a little southern accent all of a sudden. You are from southern Iowa, so. And then I'm going to do
south of I-80.
I'm going to do it right in the center here of this one. So I've layered them up. And I'm going to just press those together, and I'm going to take my bone folder again just to give a little variation. And I like how with the two different sizes you can really, this thing really ends up kind of popping up. I think it's kind of cool. Look at that. I mean, I hope you guys can see this. So, love it, love it, love it. Okay, now I want to take, this is just with punches for the rest of it here. I want to get, I love Granny Apple Green. It goes so pretty with this. I'm going to go ahead and punch out a couple of the leaf punches. Never know, I might need one more. And then we have a sprig punch that carried over. What's the question?
Keep saying the medium daisy. Do you think they'll come out with a small daisy punch? That would be magnificent.
I have no idea. This is their brand new one this year, so I don't know if they will or not, but they do. They just have the large and the medium. So I don't know if they would, but boy, wouldn't that be fun. So I'm using a piece of crumb cake now, and I'm just going to cut out a couple of these sprigs. And I want to show you what they look like. Here's the punch. And then this is what they look like. They remind me of Rudolph. I don't know why, but I always think reindeer. So I'm going to kind of mess them all up just like I did with the flower, just to, leaves aren't flat. So I'll just give them a good crumple. And then we're going to start playing with this. And this I am going to pull out the glue dots for. So, oh, I need to put this down first. Where's my... Well, I'll use these. So I'm going to stick some dimensionals on the back of that piece that I die cut on here, and I'm going to put a couple in the middle just for stability. It's so weird not having nails anymore. Short nails cause me to have troubles with lifting these.
That's what that little doohickey thing is.
What thing?
That doohickey thing over
The
there.
doohickey thing? Did you really call it a doohickey?
Yeah.
I'm really wondering how far south of Iowa you are. Okay, so I'm going to center this, and so that means I have to get my nose right up here, you guys. I'll try not to sneeze into the camera. Is that what I sound like when I sneeze? Make me sound like a big old elephant? Okay, so let me bring this up here so you can see this. So you've got dimension, you've got the cutout, and then you've got that wonderful fun texture in the background. Okay, now I'm going to take a, let's see where I like this. We're going to add this on here. Ah, love it. And I'm going to stick it, I think, like that. Then let me just kind of fiddle around and see what I like here. Ooh, I like that right away. Let's go down this way. Oh yeah, I like that too. Okay, so let's just start. I'm going to take a glue dot. I've got this stuck down. Now let's stick this, well, let's stick it down. There we go. And let's stick this one down. Are they saying anything? Do they like it so far?
Loving it. Hearts.
Yay! I do too. I just think it's kind of stepped up. It's, you know, I really don't do anything for an avid crafter. I don't think. I kind of stick to simple stamping and like casual. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it does qualify as stepped up. Joy would know. Joy, am I a casual stamper, a simple stamper? Ooh, I like that there too. Actually, I should ask Janet. I don't know if you know this or not, but I got to sit by Janet at On Stage.
What?
Yes, I know.
In a rose?
Yes. Right beside her. I know. Now we're BFFs.
Now you're BFFs.
Okay, I kind of broke it apart. Do I want another one or is it getting too much?
Joy says you're a casual stamper.
I'm a casual stamper.
Mm-hmm.
I could start singing that song. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight joker. Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. Okay, so we'll do that. Now, what's it missing, guys? Ooh, 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 I got another idea. Well, I was going to do this as a note card. I'm going to do these. These are glitter enamel dots. Aren't they just delicious? What looks good?
Janet says you're a casual and it's stepped up.
Ooh, I like this. Well, I got a simple stamping video. I like the purple, you guys. Do you like the purple? Or do you like the Coastal Cabana? I'm going to let them decide. There's the purple.
Now remember.
I know it takes them a minute, so I'm going to give them a minute. And then there's the Bermuda Bay Coastal Cabana.
We're not even to that.
Oh, you're not?
Nope, we're just now getting there.
Okay. Well, I'll just wait a second and find out. Oh, Cynthia said she likes how I work my leaves over. Yes, I give them a good working over. You're going to do what I say, see?
Here comes the votes.
Okay, what do we got?
Purple.
Purple?
That's one. Purple 2.
Purple 2?
Lime.
Oh, lime. I didn't even think about the lime.
Purple 3.
Purple 3?
Purple 4. I guess purple's going to win this one.
Okay, we'll go with purple. And I picked what I think, these remind me of opals because of that little, I don't know if that shows. Let me see if I can get that to show. Is that too close to the camera? Maybe it's too close. Okay, purple it is. What did Janet say? I should have let Janet pick.
She didn't.
Well, Janet, I hope you like purple because I'm going to send it to you. Okay. So, I've got a note card for any occasion, and this is like a stepped up, but it's still got that clean, that simple, pretty look to it. And then I have, well, this is basically another note card. You could say smile, happy birthday on the inside if you wanted to. But all done with this daisy. Now, like I said, this daisy set is in the catalog. It is this, and it's this medium daisy punch. So if you get the bundle, and you need to use the bundle number for it, to save the 10%. But if you want that extra daisy so that you can do like a layered look, the daisies in the big daisies in the punch section in the back, and so you'd have to order that separately. But these two are $35, and then there'd be 10% off on that with your order. And then I'm not sure how much this one is. I'd have to look it up. But this is the Daisy Lane bundle for these two. If you want the big one, you'd have to order that separate. I do want to make that clear. So let me show you these again. What are they saying? Do they like them?
They love it.
It is really pretty. I actually have some.
Both.
Oh, good. Good. I actually have a couple more cards that I've made with these, and I really like it. I've done some stuff without even using the punch and just the little daisy and stuff. I think it's a very, very pretty stamp set. So if this is something that you are interested in getting, it's really awesome because right here on Facebook, I have a Shop Now button, and you can own them because I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And it'll take you right to my store. If you're watching this later on YouTube, you can click to subscribe right down here, and I will put a link to my online store there. And information will be coming out here soon too on my blog. So, well, what else do we have, Bill? Okay. He says, that's it. All right, you guys, I really appreciate you supporting my business. Thank you so much for sharing the love. My host code for this month is VFPMT4SC, and I will see you next week right here on Facebook Live. Have a great evening. Bye.